Hey everybody, welcome to Vestaangelstarot Tarot Incorporated. Please like, subscribe, and make sure you hit notification bell so you'll be notified the next time I upload any of my readings. Okay, this is for the air signs of Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. I'm going to do it in groups of all elements, okay? This is going to be your full moon reading. I believe it's the 18th. I hope it's the 18th of May, okay? Since I do follow Vedic Astrology on my channel, okay? This full moon will be in Libra, uh, okay? Still, Jupiter is still retrograde, okay, for the next 4 months in Scorpio, and Saturn or Karma, Rahu, is still retrograde in Sagittarius, okay? So Jupiter, actually, your 7th house, came out for you, okay? This is for all three, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Yes. The only reason it's a Aquarius picture is because, to me, Aquarius come first as far as the months in order, okay? Before Libra and before Gemini, okay? Okay, and plus I'm an Aquarius and it's my channel. I'm just playing. Oh, shit. Look, Leo, your 7th house, actually, across the zodiac wheel from you, is your marriage partner, Leo, here. Okay, and there go Mars, which is you're kind of ruled by Mars, even though you're governed by Saturn. Okay, Mars is actually an energetic planet for you, Aquarius. Okay, so with Mars sitting in Gemini, actually, you see how that came up. Confrontation, you force yourself to energize the drive for the confronting of and taking action. Okay, so according to how you're spread looking, all three of y'all, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, okay, you probably had some confrontation lately because of Mars sitting in Gemini. Now, when one thing happened to the air signs, I'm not quite sure about all the other zodiacs, but as far as the air signs, when one thing happens to one of us, okay, as a group in the air, everybody kind of suffer or everybody gains from it, okay? So all three of y'all, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, you probably had some confrontations, arguments, being combative, being guarded, okay? The way you spread looked like it may seem like some of y'all need some heart healing here, okay? So some of y'all all actually can have Leo in your chart, or the person you're thinking about also can have Leo in their chart, okay? So the 6th house also came up. Service to others, what is good for us, your work as a full-time job, serving and doing little at a time. So all three of y'all, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, your job may be your focus right now, okay? Doing a little bit at a time, the way that you are giving or receiving service, okay? As a full-time job, what are you doing? What are you trying to focus on, okay? Because the reason I say that, Jupiter's here, which is about growing and expanding, continuing to be positive about, to learn and teach, the granting of blessings from and good fortune. So remember, 7th house is also your marriage sector, okay? And actually, you did have your Venus card to come out here, okay? So Jupiter is the husband, Venus is the wife, okay? Divine feminine or masculine energies, it doesn't matter. Whatever energy you're looking for, same sex, okay? So with your Empress card here to come out in reverse, it makes me feel like you're not feeling loved and comforted right now, okay? Hi, Beauty Queen, how are you? Okay, so what I see so far, some of you as a group, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, uh, you may have decided to use your instinct and your wisdom, okay? Your wisdom regarding your heart here, because you did have a woman holding a heart, which can be you as a divine feminine, okay? And healing their heart. You're a powerful healer and keep up the great work. Okay. And you could have been doing this by actually getting some messages or downloads or just using your instinct through your crown chakra that I need to reveal my true self. Okay. Allow others to know the real you. You feel loved for who you truly are. So, and this can be regarding actually your love life because your Ace of Cups came up in reverse, all three of y'all. Okay. Great. How are you? Thank you for joining. So, maybe you had to, as a group, okay, reveal your heart, put your heart on the table, okay? Maybe because you wasn't feeling comforted and loved, okay? For some of you, if you are married, okay, or were married or thinking about getting a divorce or even separating because the contract card here deals with legal paperwork, okay? Um, you may don't feel loved and comforted from the person that you was with, okay, holding that Ace of Cups toward each other. And so right now you're feeling like you needing to heal your heart, maybe because you um, revealed your true self, if you want to call it that, okay, and just putting things on the table. But whatever you prayed for, you know, I believe you're learning now to get out of the way and let heaven help you. Okay. In order to follow your dream and your journey, trust and thrive forward. Okay. Because even as all three, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, okay, you're going through life epiphany and experience right now. It's a big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. Because I feel that for a while you may have been feeling very like you were dissipating, like you didn't matter. Okay, for whatever reason, it can be in your job sector, since the sixth house does talk about your job. Okay, you could have been feeling very um, like you just had to stand up and reveal who you are to the people you work around, to the person you love. Okay, because you was feeling dissipated. You was feeling like you're not there, like you're disappearing, like what you say doesn't matter, and now you have decided to or need to decide to go through this gate here, okay, and follow your dream and your journey here. Because I feel that you have been had for a long time a sense of impatience, but you have continually have been patient and planning because you had this card to come out here, and it is a number 7, and the number 7 is Jupiter, your marriage sector. So some of you could have had plans to get married in town. Let's go to Tower. Um, to this person, but something may have changed. Okay, if it haven't changed, then this is the change card, where that in the next 9 days, 9 hours, 9 weeks, some of you may have some type of change with a main male. Okay, now this also can still be work. You can have a male boss. Okay, um, or it can be the partnership that you're in. Now, is it going to change for the good or the bad? It's going to be different for everybody because your next two cards up was courtship and pathway. So, from the way your reading looks, and this is for all three, like I'm going to keep stating, okay, take it however it resonates. You still have a choice, okay? You still have a choice. Of whatever we're going to get to the tarot, on what path do you want to take here? Okay, on what path you want to take. Your angel answer oracle card for all three of y'all came out as wait. Okay, so just wait. Some of y'all with Mars here may have jumped the gun. Okay, if you needed and felt like through your intuition you and your wisdom that you need to jump the gun and cut off a relationship, then do what you need to do, okay? Because you're always going to be supplied for today for all of your tomorrows, okay? So don't worry about how things are going to come for you if you're going through a divorce or deciding to get a divorce, okay? And you're going to wonder how you're going to be able to move, or how are you going to afford if you're given the house, or, you know, whatever. How am I going to afford this rent by myself? Or it's going to be all different type of situations. Okay. You always should apply today for your tomorrows. Okay. Now, even in your sexual tarot here, you had the Lover's card at the bottom of the deck, and I see the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you all may have took the offer back, or the person that you were dealing with may have retracted the offer of marriage here. But it's still a choice. Maybe you or the other person had a choice of lovers here, and maybe that's why you needed to reveal your true self and not stand for that anymore. Your other two cards that came out actually was the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords, Aquarius. It came out in this order though. So reverse, the High Priestess is um, in the upright. You may not reveal what you know, or may not reveal your path of what you're going to do, but some of you with the High Priestess in reverse, you revealed on what you was going to do. And for a lot of you was to cut this relationship off with the Queen of Swords here. Some of you, the Queen of Swords, remember, can be a divorcee. So like I say, a lot of you can be actually getting a divorce now. So let's go ahead and get your tarot. In the bottom of the deck over here, it says easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Okay. And a lot of this can have been instigated with Mars here sitting in Gemini. So Gemini, we blame it on you. Okay. Because anything happened to Gemini is going to trickle down to Libra and Aquarius also. See, first card out is Two of Pentacles. So you yourself, or to yourself, you're having to juggle things, or you was being juggled. Okay. Um, and you was being loyal in the situation, I see. Okay. You're either juggling two jobs, you're juggling home and family, you're juggling work and family, you're juggling other tasks that need to be done if you're trying to do entrepreneurship. Okay. And you could have been trying to juggle yourself in a relationship that was kind of like topsy-turvy. Okay. The reason I say that is because he's trying to balance one foot here on a log and trying to juggle at the same time here. Okay. You see it, don't you? That's why I kept saying a heartbreak by your other part of your reading here. So yes, it can be third party situation. Okay. But the other person, this is your second house on how people are seeing you, as that you're heartbroken or acting heartbroken. Okay. Or they are feeling heartbroken right now. Maybe because if it was third party, that you don't want to help to juggle that situation anymore with them. Let's see what the next card in communication says. And remember, you already had the healing heart here before the Three of Swords came out. And with the courtship card and the lovers card here, okay, yes, I do feel that right now this is more regarding a love relationship. What's this? The Hermit. Okay, so communication wise, you may not be communicating with this person right now. Okay, you may have told this person or even to yourself through communication that you just need to go within. You need to seek your own wisdom. You need to try and find the perspective and enlightenment from this situation. Okay, this also is Virgo, can have Virgo in your chart, or the other person can have Virgo in their chart. But let me show you this before I pick that card up. You know how the cards came out. So you see the lantern? The lantern is like through your communication to them. It's like, I want you to see how you hurt and stabbed my heart here, because I was holding a heart and a space for you, and I want you to see through the lantern here, which actually is the star inside of that lantern, that the Virgo hermit is going to go up the mountain to find, is to seek the star, which is an Aquarius. Okay. But I wanted you to see and go within to have reflection on how you hurt my heart and broke our contract here. And that also can be the way that they are thinking or wanting to communicate to you also. Another air sign. Okay. Two of Swords. One of those swords is the Ace of Swords that she is holding. So you have already discussed or found out the truth in this situation, or and still you're needing to make a choice in your home sector about, should I still communicate? Should what type of clarity am I still going to get regarding my stability, my home, even if you live with the person? Okay, because right now I feel that this other person has turned their back on you, okay, and kind of went within or went MIA. Okay, fifth card. There you go. Didn't I just say contract? Okay, so this card Hierophant is in your fifth house of dating. So I feel that this is a situation regarding rules, regulation, and also can be religious factors. Okay, that you are deciding or need to make a decision on in the people that you are dating right now, or the person that you are dating. It can be both ways, because you feel like they're not stepping up as the king that they need to be. Another earth sign here. Okay. And this is in your sixth house of what came out here. Okay. Your sixth house. Your sixth house came up the King of Pentacles in reverse. So this is what it's saying, that right now, even this relationship, in the terms of this relationship and how it's going, how it's giving you heartbreak, how you're having to juggle this, okay, your service, your work, okay, your service to others, you see yourself as the service that you gave to this other person as being the King of Pentacles. It doesn't matter if the energy of divine masculine or feminine, because we both have that in ourselves. Okay, the divine masculine is going to be the masculine part of ourselves that work hard at work. Okay, and the divine feminine of ourselves, the Empress here, is the part where we're supposed to feel loved and comforted. Okay, and giving that to our children, how we express ourselves to our mate, when we have sex or make love to our mate, that is the Empress part of ourselves. But yes, we all have to become the King of Pentacles when we have to go to work and work hard. So right now, with this coming in reverse, it's saying that as a full-time job, okay, serving, doing a little at a time, okay, your work is being emphasized, because some of you, this relationship can be affecting your work and how you're bringing in money, okay, because you can be just still heartbroken over the situation. Now, if this pertains to the relationship, it can be like this person wasn't putting um, even money toward this relationship. Okay, you may have been the one that was always putting the money for the dating situation and or love. Now, this person, if you're third party, this other person that you were dating could have been married. Here go the Taurus sign. Okay. Now, also, we just went into Taurus, I think yesterday, today, because I follow Vedic Sidereal. So we haven't been in Aries. We just went into the sign or birthday of Taurus here. So that can also be for my channel why the Hierophant came out. So we're going to get one more for your Jupiter here. Woo! It flipped all the way on the floor. We want to give you three. Okay. I always have to complete my shuffling. See, that's why. All right, bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords, moving on. Now, also to me, this is like moving across waters, okay? So water means emotions, it means feelings. So to me, this is also considered like the moon card, okay? So, and this is about a full moon reading. Let's see what this was. It was the Five of Pentacles hit the floor. Okay, so some of you, based on this relationship, whatever you decided to do, you no longer feel left out in the cold. Okay, and to me, the 5 plus the 1 of the King of Pentacles is the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so let's see what this is. The King of Wands in reverse. What's this? The Fool card in reverse. So you got Ace of Cups twice, but this time it came up in the upright. Okay, so the way this is looking, and it's going to be different for all three of y'all anyway, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Okay, because everybody on a different path, a different situation, different lover. Some of y'all may decide to move on from this relationship once these emotions or feelings are expressed again. Okay, I don't feel like the communication is over. Even though this person hasn't came to you like a king, okay, and you're coming to them as Hierophant, like you want commitment, you want structure in this relationship, okay. They kind of turned around and turned upside down and still felt like, okay, let me see what I can do about not leaving you out in the cold anymore. But they went cold. They went cold themselves with the King of Wands here, which is also, like I said, Leo. They came out over here, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Okay. Um, so right now they're not even acting passionate no more. This also can be you. Okay. You also feel as the Fool in reverse. You don't want to take a risk on this love anymore. Now, if this Fool card turns in the upright, then you may consider after this full moon and emotions are expressed if you or both of you all want to continue this love relationship here. Okay. But like how this is, all of these cards right here is in reverse, except for the Hierophant and the Ace of Cups here. So at the end of the day, for the people who are not married and not getting a divorce and just in a regular relationship, still the bottom of the line is, are you going to give me true commitment here the right way and not have me left out in the cold and juggling me and other people? Now, also this can be this person is juggling two jobs. Okay, it don't all the time have to be a third party or another person. They can be just trying to get their money up as a King of Pentacles here, and they're juggling things, trying to get to a point to make you a commitment here to the status or the terms or the religious terms that you feel you should be. Okay. But at the end of the day, this is the last card here standing for as is it still going to be love between each other. Okay. But remember, you had accept heaven's help. Allow yourself to get out of the way and let heaven help you if this is what you want, this Ace of Cups. Because remember, you still had a change here. You still had some type of change coming. This can be in your house situation where did you end up eventually moving in with this person. This also can be a change where that person will have to move and things will change in their scenarios. Okay. But even in your tarot, I don't even see this person coming to you sexually right now. Um, if they do decide to come to you, it's going to be up to you, air sign, if you're going to cut it off and deny a sexual connection with this person. Because the Lover's card is about a choice. Okay. Some of you also with the Queen of Swords can decide to go by revealing your true self, um, to commit into being uh, same sex or lesbian here. Okay. And maybe that is something that you have been holding on the inside and didn't want to reveal also. For some of you, this is a general reading. But the answer still was wait. Okay. So we're going to see. This is just your full moon reading. Okay. How this relationship is going to come out based on these emotions that's going to be expressed during this full moon. Okay. So make sure you always go and watch the other person's video you're thinking about also and see how it compares to yours. Okay. Thank y'all so much for watching Vestaangelstarot Tarot Incorporated, and I'll see you next time.